that were out there, that there was mass incarceration, mass unemployment, mass disenfranchisement, and mass healthcare disparity. Last but not least, mass misdirection of our young people. With those dynamics in the equation, we had the gall, the nerve, and the audacity to say that if the black community does not hurry up and get its act together, Black America as we knew will cease to exist. You look around, black community. Make up that subdivision.
Oh, shit.
And now every one of those streets have multiple white families living on those streets. I greet and speak to them every time they pass by walking their dog or doing their job. We are a welcoming nation. Russellville, I must concede that metro services, trash pickup, street sweeping, all of that has seen an increase and an improvement as a result of our new white men. So I'm not against members of the white community coming into the community, because I myself have personally realized an improvement in the response of the government in which I pay tax.
Check audio.
But I would submit to you that there's a catalyst that has caused this to happen. The catalyst has got a nice sounding name. It's called gentrification. And I would to God that you would allow me to give you what we have deemed to be the classic definition of gentrification. And I would to God that you would allow me to give you what we have deemed this place are called and have not. What happened? Those slaves are when the hands, these slaves are all have not. There is no regard at all what happened. Now, I read up in one. Must have been because they always come back. So I retired in 19. Every time you leave somewhere and folk are asking you to come back, you must have done something. They don't just come back. I haven't gone yet. I actually still do that. I need to go back everywhere. Every other week, somebody calls on the phone and says, "Hey, Lord, I know it's time now, but can you get this done?" So my wife said, when I have responded so effectively, I need to get paid as a consultant, as an interest consultant service. We've not done that. Isaiah 10:1, for those of you that are in power and are seeking, says, "Woe to those who write oppression into the fabric of society." Woe to those who write oppression into the fabric of society. In other words, you cannot same folk who benefit the most be the ones that are crafting policy and procedure. Because when you allow that to happen, when you do that, the poor and the powerless will die. The ones that are going to benefit the most are writing the policy, establishing the budget priority, and what happens? Wow. They become marginalized. I come today to suggest to you that the way gentrification has been done and is being done makes no economic sense at all. It is what one person has deemed fiduciary failure on skills. Yeah, this gentrification, this way that we're doing is fiduciary on steroids. The way that we're doing does not foster economic empowerment. In no way, except for negatives, does it have a chance at affecting and impacting quality of life the way we're doing it now. So I say to you, how soon will it be too late? I want to let that test you. Matter of fact, if you don't mind in this society now, you don't necessarily test you. If somebody, look at somebody, how soon will it be too late? Look to your right or to your left. Holler up and ask
Check audio. Check audio.
How soon? How soon will it be too late? How
Check
soon will
audio.
it be too late?
Check audio.
Bless the broken. How soon will it be too late to forgive the guilty? I come today to say that while we're in the midst of this wrongful gentrification, research has been done that is verifiable and can be confirmed. That research has concluded that there is a racial wealth gap in this country to the tune, Jim Schumann, of 12 to 15 trillion dollars. Just depending on what your parameters are, as you compile your data, as you measure your statistics, somewhere between 12 and 15 trillion dollars is the racial wealth gap in America. Question that I have, I believe it is the same. That question is this: if we don't capitalize on our capital, well, our capital being real property, real estate, allowing our possession of land to be something that does for us what it does for other communities is imperative and important. It increases our buying power. It helps us to maintain good credit rating. And my question is, if there's a 12 to 15 trillion dollar wealth gap, what are we going to do to close that gap? So I say to you, why is it that instead of coming into minority communities and buying them out and moving them out, why couldn't the powers that be make an announcement saying, look, there's a wave of economic freedom coming your way. You need to begin now to craft a strategy to take advantage of it. So, you heard me say it in this very pulpit before. Already said it twice. So since I believe in the Godhead, I got one every day. That's it. How can it be fair? How can it be fair? You come and buy my property for $150,000, $200,000. Move me out, and mind you, that $150,000, $200,000 won't allow me to buy in Davis account because of the prices that are from website. Then you come along, take my same 50-foot lot, and I can only have one structure on it. You have a seat at the table and a voice in the conversation that allows you to get that property rezoned. And my same 50-foot lot that had one structure on it, you put putting 2, 3, and 4 structures on it. And while I got 150,000, you walk away with 1.5 million. Ain't nobody got time for that. If we're all members, the body, how can it be fair for such a thing to happen when we know that documented instance of discrimination and underutilization? When we know what racism has done, when we know what Jim Crow has done in this country for people of color, how can that be? So my brothers and sisters, another question I pose to you. Among non-college educated students, what other occupation, what other vocation that jumpstarts the economic engine of a community does so like building, construction, and development? For non-college educated communities, we're not going to be involved in building and rebuilding. We're not going to be involved in development. We're not going to be involved in construction. What other lane can we be in that provides the results and dividends of engaging in some kind of output of our research? Then I ask you, how soon will it be too late? How soon will it be too late to lift the unfortunate? How soon will it be too late to assist the powerless? So as I get ready to go to my speech, I want you to let your buckets down in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 27. And it says, do not withhold good from them who deserve it, especially when you have the power to do something about it. Do not withhold good from them that deserve it when it's in your power to act to change it. In other words, don't delay to help provide the needs of your brothers and sisters, especially when you are in a position to help. So I say to you, this land is mine. God gave this land to me. This brave, this golden land to me. And when the morning sun reveals the hill and plain, I see a land where children can run free. So take my hand and walk this land with me. Why? Because I've got to get what I do on this land right. Because there's another land that I want to tell you, come and go with me. Come and go to that land. Where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Nothing but joy in that land. Nothing but happiness in that land. Nothing but peace in that land. Don't you want to go? Instead of letting it go for the value of it all that, we let it go for Christ. There's a difference, contradiction between price and value. Price is what you pay for it. Value is what it's worth. And in the word as far as God, that's all I got to say.
I'd like to introduce Pastor Barclay.
Doc. How you doing? Hey, this is Eric, Reverend Cronin, up at the church. Everything good? Hey, man, why this board won't play? Why I can't get no sound? Is there something I need to do to this board? I the speakers. Everything's cut on like normal. I can see the levels coming up on the mics, but the sound won't come out the speakers. I can see all my levels. Each mic I go to, I can see the levels coming up on the board. So the board is working. The main, all the way on the end, it's not. That's what it is. I got you. That's what it is. Yeah. Check one. Check one. Check one. Yeah. Okay. Check. Check one. That's what it is. I got you. Thanks, bro. Hello? No, I'm good. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. No, you good. You good. I'm good now. I just didn't see that main. I didn't see that. Okay, we good.
I want to stay in Rome. What people talk about the ideal of Nashville. My church in this Jewish synagogue decided a discussion a couple of Sundays ago. And the members of our church came back to me to tell me how much they learned and how much they enjoyed. And different people need to share with one another. Black, white, Jews, out, Catholic, Protestant, Muslim, Unitarian, Scientologists, male, female. We all need to talk. They Scientologists, male, female, I know that he had 10 o'clock here that he conducts on the internet some kind of way. He gets it
It's
13 to 13. Y'all already dropped out. Okay. Albert Jones, candidate
that's too bad.
Harvard is out there in New York. Albert Jones,
That's too bad. Savages.
Whenever I'm around you, remind us of one scripture he offers. It's that Proverbs 3 and 7. Do not withhold.
Hey Eric, good morning to you, man. I've got an issue, man, with this new board they put up and the sound that's coming through the YouTube. It's picking up a sound somewhere that's you can't even hear on YouTube. I mean, it sounds good inside the church, but on YouTube it's distorted.
Radio channel, Brian heard, well,
That's how, yeah, it's going into, yeah.
Bill Cannon, that's, y'all know this. On
Hello?
election day, it's going to be 2 of those 3.
Hello?
You know that. For being here this morning. All right?
Hello?
Yes. Our moderators have to acknowledge our Lord and Pastor Michael Jordan.
Yeah. They got the red and white. They got the red and white cords going in.
What is American
It's going
Baptist
into
churches
5 and 6, which is
in the city of
the
Nashville.
output.
They want to have their quarterly meeting.
It's just the sound that's coming over the internet is
Is anybody?
way distorted.
Anybody calling me now? Okay, it's going to be at St. Luke Baptist Church on Tarbert Avenue. Tarbert Avenue is the street.
Because last Sunday we didn't even have sound, but now we do have sound, but it's distorted.
Those 20 churches
You know.
represented there. What I'm trying to tell you is, people don't know who you all are. Most of us don't have television advertising. And one of my goals is to help people know who to vote for. One of the main reasons people don't vote, put this down. And surely know this, it's free. One of the main reasons that people don't vote is they don't know who the candidates are. They don't know.
Yeah.
They're intimidated by that machine, that computer. They are intimidated by that. They are wondering, even me, am I pushing the right button? It is intimidating. And our schools have not done a good job educating people. People can't read those instructions. There are people who don't know the word resolution, who don't know the word
No, because I've got, it's on video.
what the hell is that?
If you would, hang up and
People
go
are
on YouTube
intimidated.
and listen to it, and maybe you know what it is by listening to it.
People.
I mean, the meters on the OSB is picking up good. I mean, it's reading good. Soundboard input.
No.
I mean, when we had some people come and sing, I mean, they hooked their stuff up to this board, and just when everything went haywire.
It goes somewhere. It does.
But they had pianos and guitars and stuff hooked up to the board back here. You know, so.
We have not much time, so first, let me have our male candidates.
Yeah, and then hang up and then call me back, and then call me back and tell me what you think. I'm gonna look at it myself, you know, while you're doing that. Okay.
Be in charge now.
Yeah.
We can't give them we gotta get out by 9:30, so we're gonna do the mayoral candidates, councilman cars, and then we're gonna have a
Good morning to you, man.
discussion
Wow.
with everybody.
I've got an issue, man, with this new board they put up, and the sound is coming through YouTube.
Like A-Roll Jones.
It's picking up a sound somewhere that's, you can't even hear that on YouTube. It sounds good inside the church, but on YouTube it's distorted. Testing 1, 2. Why is Mike here?
Met some of these people that come pastors out here. Bishop. Sonny Bishop. Billy Mitchell.
Yeah.
Okay, who else is out here pastor this year? Well, the pastor.
Yeah, I think it was a mic. It was a mic I had up here. It picked the conversation up. I was talking to you. Yeah. Yeah. But I cut that mic off, and it should be okay now as far as hearing me.
What other pastors? Say who you are. Tell his head loud, like old people.
It's off. The reason why they heard that is because I had a mic up here that was on.
President of the NAACP is here, I think. And you see behind me,
Okay.
Anita Lewis, Anita Lewis.
Okay.
Say greetings, Anita, real quick.
Good morning to
Sonny Dixon, Council Sonny Dixon in Nashville, like 40 years, 60 years. Sonny Dixon is a great community connection. Russ, you need to meet Sonny Dixon. Amen. Huh?
yeah, they got the red white. They got the red white. What is it? Violence. It's just a sound that's
Thank
coming
you.
over
It
the
is
internet.
always a pleasure to be here. You never know what's going to happen at this place. All right. So what I think Pastor Clark wants me to do this morning, based upon a text message I got at 6:30 this morning, was to let everybody know all the candidates introduce themselves just very quickly, but then open it up for discussion. Open it up for what people want to see about it, concerns, and where they want to see it together, right? And we have some microphones.
You got my.
So let's go ahead and start. What we're going to do is just, if you're a candidate, if you don't mind standing up, introducing yourself, making sure that you help what you're running for, and then 15 seconds of something interesting about you. How about that? And I wasn't going to start with Scott, but Yolanda, you're first. Okay.
Yeah, they're intimidated by that machine. They are intimidated by that.
I am Yolanda Hopkins. I am a native Nashville. I am a graduate of Tennessee State University, as well as Charlotte University. And I am a member of White Grove Missionary Baptist Church. And I am running to be your next councilman at large so that our youth can be a city-wide priority. Housing can be preserved for native Nashville, and economic opportunities can be experienced by our Nashville. If you want our city budget to reflect that our youth are a priority on a regular basis, and not just when something happens,
I mean, the meters on the bids picking up good. I mean, it's reading good. Sound input. I mean, when we had little people come and say, I mean, they hooked their stuff up to this board and just when everything went haywire. And they had pianos and guitars and stuff hooked up to the board back here. You know, so. We have not much time for
I am running for mayor.
yeah, and then hang up and then call me back and check what you think. I'm gonna look at it myself, while you're doing that. Okay. Yeah, report to you, man. Wow. I've got an issue, man, with this board. They put it out there, the sound is coming on YouTube. It's sticking up a sound somewhere. This, you can't even hear that on YouTube. It sounds good inside the church, but on YouTube, it's voice. Testing on YouTube.
For active
I think it was a mic. I had up here. I did pick it. Yeah, they picked this up. They picked the conversation up.
Yeah. Remember, Sharon, you want to go next? Russ, I won't forget that.
Yeah.
But I cut that mic off and it should be okay now for hearing me.
And I am the change.
It's off. It's off. The reason why they heard that is because I had a mic up here that was on.
But I live in Bellevue and I work in North End.
Hey,
Graduated from Tennessee State and also from Bellevue.
yeah.
So that
I did too.
I live every day.
Okay.
And it is a winning combination. It's not that the city doesn't have a plan. The plan just doesn't include all of us. It's a tale of two cities. And I know the tale of those two cities. And I am the change that this city needs in order to make that difference. I'm going to go in the mayor's office with this. There's economic empowerment for all Nashvillians. Accountability.
Yeah, that's the camera, I'm sure, because all the mics are cut off.
Stand up and speak up for civil rights, because I believe every woman should have the right to decide what happens to her body, and I believe that every person should have the right to love whoever it is that they should love.
Go to sources. Sources, you got soundboard input and monitor 2.
Fundamental to a successful life. I'm sharing her.
Soundboard input.
And your vote. And most of you all I have worked with.
You open it up, you got microphones. Yeah, you got microphone, realistics, audio. You got I went through all of them, and this is the only one that gives sound.
Apparently everybody's got different names now, right, for office. Jack,
That's my president. My name is Freddie O'Connell. And y'all be careful. That's good.
So I need to go to default.
You're going to get a sermon just like that. So,
Microphone array,
listen.
digital audio interface, micro.
So today we
Let's give God some praise right now because He allowed us to get up here. My name is Howard Jones and I am a candidate for council of office. My history is very clear. I've been here in Nashville, raised, grew, and I'm working on my own equipment. I'm a principal at Stratford High School, working with my children. Some things we need to do in terms of education is just when I was a child, come out of high school, industry certification, we come out and bring it out of pockets. Those things have been cut out of education, and somehow we miss those common sense laws. Make a difference in the community. Safety in the community. Unfortunately, our children are beginning to use common sense. I'm running across some really good things. I believe in Nashville. I believe in Nashville. And you know I'm going to fight for Nashville. I won't take the cafe. I'm going to just we hired previously to do it. We just started a community garden, an acre of food that we're going to feed our children. I can go on and on and on. I love Nashville. We can make a difference in Nashville. I'm asking you to let us shape Nashville's future together. We can do it. We must do it. If we want to be better. If we can come up with a deal, a $2 billion deal for football, surely we can come up with a $1 billion deal to make a difference in our lives. Vote Howard Jones.
Thank you all for this opportunity. I'm Russ Cody and I'm running for council at large. That's relatively one member of a 40-member body. I believe that
Just forward and just for your thing when they were. They get to you, the guitar and stuff. Forward back here.
I look at I don't know what it's like to be a black man or a black female or anything like that. So what I need is I need people's perspective.
I'm a black woman, I'm a woman, I'm a immigrant, I'm a Muslim. So the voice of the people that I represent is what I bring to the council. And making sure that we do something about it. Pastor Mitchell, Thank you, sir. Because what we're talking about is what I'm about. Financial empowerment for our people. I'm a CPA. The only way we can get out of servitude is we build generational wealth. If we know what it's like to live behind for our own children. Two of the bills that I've been able to sponsor on council, one actually raises the limitation for doing business with council. So in order to be able to do business with Metro, you have to go through an audit. It was $5,000. The federal limit was $750. So in order to be able to encourage small businesses to be part of Metro's goals, we went ahead and increased that threshold so that people have a way to be part of that. And when we're talking about housing, about developers coming to our community and developing our community, that was the reason why I sponsored the bill that says 20% of all the money that we give to bonds for development should be to small developers. That way our community gets to be part of that. And the good news is for all of those of you that are here today at 3 p.m., I'm doing a budget conversations. Every budget season, I do a budget conversation to break down the budget so people understand what it's about. Your budget is useless if it does not impact the issues that matter to the people. And the only way we can do that is through those conversations. So today, I'm bringing the manager of the bonds fund to come and talk about that 20% allocation for people that want to do development in our community, for churches that have lands that they want to use for affordable housing, to learn how to be a part of that. The housing fund will be there to also talk about how you can get money for your house. For those that are facing evictions, we have a program, a pilot, that when you go to court, you will actually pay for an attorney to represent you. So these are part of the things that I've been working on as a way to make sure that there's wealth in our community and our community is taken care of. So, the name is Zofa Swara. I want to continue to work for you, and I hope I get the opportunity to serve you again. Go Zofa Swara. Thank you so much.
Recognize somebody. This lady was one of the first members of Nashville. And she was the reason that we continued on and made it happen. Every Saturday morning, she would buy the breakfasts. She would call on Saturday night. She'd get up and go to Kroger and get the food. There was nothing I ever asked her for that she didn't do. I would say we need $200 and it would be in the mailbox. And she's running for council. I know we're doing it hard, but this person is really important to us in this city. She's representing some great cases. She's important to me, and I know that she is done. I told her I'm dropping everything to support Joy Henry.
So these are part of the things that I've been working on as a way to make sure that there's wealth in our community and our community is taken care of. So
I know my community I was born and raised. I'm going to take the same fight, bigger and everything I'm doing I'm going to do it for District 1. So if you live in Bordeaux, Johnson, Scottsboro Heights, please, I need it. Thank you. Here's another thing.
Hello everyone, I live in District 31. I am a write-in candidate. My name is Luke Evans. One of the reasons that I am a write-in candidate is because I turned in my petition and out of the 25 signatures and got 31. But a lot of them have been encouraged from voting or not registered to vote. And so that only encouraged me to run more as a write-in candidate because these are the things we need to talk about. There's a lot of small things in our government that we can fix things like that. As far as not registering people not voting and automatic registration people voting. If those people have registered to vote and not I've been married, then I wouldn't have made it to that. So I'm here standing as a grandson with District 31 because I'm going to continue my fight to prove that I'm the best person for District 31 and I will serve the community and not special interest in development.
All right, so I know Pastor Fuzz wanted to hear from people. Okay, so spent a lot of time with candidates, but I think part of this discussion, and if you have a particular question for the mayor or candidates or councilman or candidates, whatever, that's fine. But we've got a microphone, and I think the idea is to hear what's on your mind. What are you concerned about right now? What do you want candidates running for office? So we're going to have the microphone right. District 31, hey, Leland, District 31, can you define what the boundary is?
If you are close to the Nashville city area, Nashville Road, and all the way up the road towards
All right, we got about 10 minutes. Go ahead. I'm running for re-election as well. Yeah, but I don't want to take up, I'm running for re-election. I'd love to have your support, but I am interested in knowing what people have to say. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hero Jones. I'm here in Nashville. And we watch these mayor candidates come 2 years, promises sidewalks. We have the needs, 30 years, we still don't have the sidewalks. We watch someone this year is trying to get $5 billion, but he wants $2 billion on the year to control his traffic. So whatever the mayor candidates want to do, maybe just reconnect his bag with some of the things that were promised in the past. And give some of those people. And even when we're talking about the church, we feel like that's the conversation too. So whatever you all that you want to do and you come in there, maybe it's not something new you need to do. Maybe it's some of the old promises. How you doing? My concern is talking about the CEO. I would like to know, are we going to let the police go back to policing themselves? And what direction do you see, if elected, between play and giving the CEO or what's the future plan for the CEO before? You know, you believe the police do not need to be policing themselves.
We can actually, I can tell you what I understand. The governor signed a bill right now, I believe in last summer. And there is a window, I think the bill is effective July 1st. There's a window of time where we can recreate some sort of already worked on the council, Councilmember Syracuse, which is part of public safety community, has already requested a bill in draft form that can be brought forward to start that process of recreating the process again. State legislature did what they wanted to do. But we have to recreate something, and that's what we're going to do. I'll add one more statement, and that is the city voted for a year ago. It's very clear about what they wanted to do. We'll figure out what to do about that. But we're going to do what we can do. But I'll let nobody too many writing you want.
And this was
Judge Jones?
Couple of comments and then some questions for the mayor and candidates. First of all, Joy Kimbrough, if I lived in District 1, I would vote for you 100 times. I love me some Joy Kimbrough. And then also, you have a great restaurant, Pastor Jones, but Sweats has been a part of this community. If you don't live in this community, please go to Sweats and meet the people who live here and get to know them and spend. It's very important to spend times. I have
What up, Mr. Brown?
friends in Green Hills who don't know a soul over here. Friends who live here, who don't know a soul.
Right, right.
And that's got to stop.
Huh?
So I'm really grateful to one Nashville. Question for the
I'm not
mayor
sure,
and
Mr. Burns.
candidates. Affordable housing means different things to different people. I need to know,
Yeah,
number one,
just,
what are you going to do?
I'm just trying to run this board with people.
Commit to building units that are $750 a month or less, that are safe for people to reside in. How many are you going to build? Number two, how much money are you going to commit to mental health services? 35% of the defendants that I see in the courtroom have a mental illness of some kind. And we have structures in place, but sometimes the money runs out, and so people drop through the cracks. That's got to stop. What are you going to do with that? And that's it. I'll see you at another forum, and I'm going to ask you another question.
Hey, Jim, you want to go first?
Sure, thanks for that question. We need literally tens of thousands of units of housing in this state. It's not a few. And that is up and down the income spectrum, whether or not it is at $750 a month or whether or not it's something that somebody who works for the city, be they a teacher, a police officer, a firefighter, can afford. We cannot solve that alone through metro spending. We are going to have to bring in the private sector much more aggressively. Yeah, Freddie talked about the permanent supportive housing facility going up in downtown. It is 90 units. We need thousands of units. There's a lot of land we have in the city. We finally figured out where it is. That can be used as well to help drive it.
Freddie, do you want to respond? And then I've got people in the queue.
All right, this was a two-part question, housing and mental health. I think they're critically connected, right? The permanent support housing, what that is housing for people at greatest risk of needing services because they're at greatest risk of losing their housing. They may have addiction, they may have disability. They're at risk for being chronically ill. So it's a special type of housing. It's hard to build it without public investment. And this is probably where I disagree with Jim somewhat. The way we build that, the way we build 100 units of new community at Randy Rogers and over by Cheatham Place, which offered brand new safe units at deeply discounted prices to people in Cheatham Place with first right of refusal, was with two tranches of $25 million specifically for affordable housing. As a metro government, we're going to have to continue investing public money in affordable housing, and we should use public land to build the housing that Judge Jones is talking about. Now, I'm encouraged because we still have tools we can do that isn't about money, it's about process. I'm working on a bill right now to encourage Metro Water to give basically a break on infrastructure to the people that have received bonus funds. It turns out the same small developers that Councilmember Starr is working to support through allocations of bonus fund dollars, when they go to apply for building permits, they trip over huge costs and infrastructure that we are imposing on them as ourselves as the metro government. We can stop that. That's what I'm to do. I'm very pleased to know that. So here's what happened. We couldn't have been prouder of the city, of the first responders we had after the school shooting. But the hard part we learned is we don't have a lot of framework for second responders. We don't have when I called the Metro Public Health Department to say, what do we do in terms of treatment? What resources do you all have? There was nothing. We actually had to wait for the federal government, Department of Justice, to set up basic resources for us as locals. We've got to do better than that. We do finally have a clinician coming online in the Metro Public Health Department, but we need to be much, much stronger in provision of mental health in the city.
All right. We're starting to run out of time. I know Howard Jones said he wanted to respond real quick because we've got a couple people still in the queue that have questions.
Thank you very much. I think very simply, we've got to come together to shape the future of Nashville. I've had affordable housing, and you're right, we rent them for $700 a month. They just recently raised it to $700. And that's a church. Churches are probably pastor, you create housing. We can do that, and I'm saying that if we elect people with a vision, there's nothing wrong with Nashville. There's a problem with leadership without vision. And when we're giving corporate welfare, that too is a violent insult against poor people and regular people. We need housing for all people. You have people that are teachers who can't live in Nashville. But we are coming up with $1 billion of money for football. We think it's trickle down economics. That's voodoo economics. We can do better.
If you can come up here if you want.
You hear me? Yeah. All I want to know, because this is for all American candidates, the council at large, council. Related to someone like outreach coordinator that you got with your son, I think you know what you should do. I think you will continue to knock on the door for people and pass the door. I think that you can have someone like an outreach coordinator that's continuing to knock on the door while you're in office to see the people's needs so they know that you care.
Do you want the mayor to answer that? What's running? Or Ludy's going to answer it for you. Ludy, you got to go ahead, Ludy.
As the candidate said, it was I kind of sympathize with it. But I would like for these elected officials to actually learn the power of the office which they seek. Know the power of the office. Then the next thing, the question is, how many of the candidates said anything in the community when they were on their way over here, they could get it fixed or get it done? The reason why I ask you that, I see stuff all the time. And I tend to do things, or if I was still in office, I would be trying to do it. So I just wonder, anybody notice anything about it over here, that they just say, that's what we need to fix, that's what we need to do. If anybody wants to respond to it, or they won't have to, but they will learn how to the office. And begin to look out, even if they didn't do it today. Do it while you leave. Maybe
I think it's a great question, and because we're almost out of time, I may go ahead and get to other questions again. But I do think there's a story that I used to hear about Dick Bolton, who was the mayor, that when he would drive around, he would see things that needed to be fixed, and he would turn them in, and they would get it done. So I think your point, Ludy, is correct, and that is, I mean, yeah, I notice stuff like that. I notice a lot of things that are falling down, curbs that are messed up, or grass that hadn't been grown, that hadn't been cut. There are things in Nashville that you see when you drive around that just need to be taken care of. So I think it's a really good point. All right. Yes, ma'am, and then I'm going to go to Benita in the back.
Very quick. What are they doing to protect our children in these schools, first of all? And then second of all, what are they doing to stop putting these guns in anybody's hands?
The question is about metro schools. So, a couple things real quick. Again, Councilmember Jeff Syracuse is head of our Public Safety Committee. He is calling a series of 3 meetings to discuss what we should be doing. things where, I know the schools have been doing certain things. They don't necessarily want to tell everybody what they're doing because of the security risk. Councilmember Syracuse is calling in folks from Uvalde, and I think he's been in touch with Sandy folks from Connecticut. They're going to bring them in. They're going to have a discussion. There is a group of parents that are very concerned. Personally, I think it's the number one issue that we have in the city. Okay. There is a meeting on Monday night at 6 o'clock at Prophet Middle School that we Overton cluster talk about what's going on in the school system. There is also a group of people that are very up to date on the technology that are maybe going to be at that meeting, but they're also going to be at a meeting in Brentwood Academy in a couple of weeks to talk about current technology, about things. So there is a number of people that are very, very concerned about this. That's just on protection of the kids at varsity level. There's a whole group of people that are now talking about what to do statewide. Okay? So if you want to talk to me after, I can give you a little bit more information. I think it's the number one issue. Okay, so that's what I probably need to talk about on a wider level. That's more of a statewide issue. I mean, Freddie can tell you, Councilor Russ can tell you, Zolfat, from a council standpoint, we don't have any authority to deal with it. The state legislature took that authority away from us. So, okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to take up so much time. I'll come back.
Maybe you should talk about the special session and come up.
Okay.
Leslie, red flag.
All right. So that's what we can. There is a special session that has been called by the governor. Starts on August the 21st, where the legislature comes back, and they are supposed to be talking about some of these things, red flag laws. I think they're going to be talking about mental health. Let me just put it this way, because candidates, we've all heard a lot of these different things. Obviously, we are very informed here today with what's going on, and honestly, this is horrible thing. But we are aware of what's happening. We're very, very, very concerned about what's happening. But these are people coming in from all over, and somebody put it, I think, really well yesterday. Maybe John Ray Clement said sometimes Nashville is in its own little bubble in terms of information that gets out. So, what we're thinking the police and trying to figure out what to do. We've got people coming in from all over the state that their folks don't necessarily know a lot of the history. But we have got to figure out a way or they strategize and we get the message together. And when they come in session on August 21st, we want them to take action. Okay? So we got a Jessica and Benita, and then we're Jessica. Sorry. I just saw you holding the camera up. I didn't know you were.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica Williams, and I reside in District 1 in Norfolk, State. Last week, I posted a video on TikTok that got almost 60,000 views and maybe like 600 comments. And what it was I was at a Lowe's getting some building supplies, and I'm getting in my car, getting ready to drive off, listening on the different road, and I just hear this kid crying in the road. And I look over and there's this little 4 or 5-year-old boy crying in the parking lot. And I saw like these kids running off, and I'm like, do you know him? Are you with them? And he's like, there was the big kid like, you don't know him, you don't know him. I said, do you know him? He's like, I'm like, where's the family? I said, your daddy. And I was like, I don't know, I would like my dad. I said, well, where do you do that? And he was like, do you live there? And he was like, our dad. He was like, yeah. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, dude. Car, and I was going to put in my car, but I did. I drove them over to where all the kids were playing in the parking lots. So what I would like to know with the city of Nashville, if you got any children, and there was literally 20 at least kids playing all the time. That's where they choose to play. We're not in the park, we're in recreation. We're on these places where 5-year-olds are not separated from their family, and their parents are nowhere to be found. He was so happy to run me. He go across the garden, but not in the lowest parking lot. So that's what I would like to see. I would like to know the answers to. The comments are very interesting, just to get feedback from people all over America as to how this child is going to do. So, yeah, I'm surprised.
Good morning. I'm Anita Lewis, president of the NAACP. I heard the vice mayor say that the council would be meeting in reference to which direction we would go in for the COB. As a 40-year community activist, I hope that that plan will include the community, because we too have a strong voice, and our community worked very hard to make sure we had a COB. If the COB is resolved, those complaints start moving back over to the NAACP, and believe me, that number is high. So can you all consider that? Number two, when we talk about violence, there's a very few of us, and I want hands to raise, to remember when the gun went off at John Trackwood Moore in 1994. That was the first gun shooting. I think there was buzz, and my daughter was in the 5th grade, so I was intricately involved in violence from that era. Still today, August 19th, Keeper, our nonprofit, and the NAACP work with us also will be in our 6th year of Silence the Violence, Nashville. So we are on top of the violence, and we hear a lot of talking, and it took a new covenant school for this community to really get together to be concerned about violence. And as a visionary, over 6 years ago, we could see that this is a real issue. So that planning committee, I want you to have the NAACP president at the table. Also, heading up a nonprofit, I'm on Zoom calls about affordable housing every week. And to me, the key call out is, it just blows my mind that we have so many Caucasian nonprofits with funding for affordable housing and rental assistance. And yet, 80% of the individuals who are being put out of their housing, rental places right now, are minorities. And nothing is happening in that space. I'm talking about a lot of them. And since COVID, the number has increased. So my concern about affordable housing is there needs to be strict planning in the minority community with the city in reference to affordable housing. I want a candidate to answer. Will you promise that you will come to the table to talk to our community about affordable housing as it affects probably 100% our community?
Ready, said yes. I say yes.
So what does that yes mean?
We are already over time, so.
I'm not going to address no candidates. My address is going to be voters. Issue is not candidates. I think the issue that I'm having more trouble with is that we're not getting out to vote. And what my district, my district association, actually my district association, we're going to definitely have something to say about who wins this election. We represent thousands of votes in this city, and we will be on the one. And I
ran for office, there was a lot of folks, I want to vote for you, but I can't come out and say, well, you ain't helping me. You're not helping me at all. If someone asked me today, District 1, I said, well, I'm going to Joy Kimbrough. I don't live in District 1, but I see joy in the community. I don't even know newcomers, somebody's doing something new. At least I know she's been out here and know what's going on. We don't need no, before the blood run for something, I wouldn't vote for him. Oh, he talked too much. I had the opportunity yesterday to, by invitation of City Court, Joe walked by, I want you to come down my property and see what we're doing. She's putting folks in home that have no money, no food, nothing, no help at all. And they're locked up in jail. They can't pay a bond, they can't afford food, how they gonna pay a bond? She gave them housing that day yesterday. She gave them deputy baby, she gave them birth and jobs, hiring people, grandparents. And I'm thinking, wow, where is this at? No, we got to let people know the people that's been here. Let's support the people. Don't be scared to say who you support. Don't be scared to say you gotta know who Nashville City is. And we might not consider it different, but you know as a personal pastor, you know who it is. Because we are under some restrictions when it comes to that. But you know who it is. Exactly. And if I come before my pastor and say, this is who we want and this is why we want them, they're going to vote. You're not going to feel that parishioners. If they call me on the left, who we voting for? Here's the list right now. Here's the list. And, but the main thing is, that's no people. I'm really understanding. But it's important and after all, it was
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm not going to take up a lot of time. So, I'm Anthony McClain, over at Northeast, and this week last night as well. And so, there's a lot of talk about violence, gun violence, and youth violence and things of that nature. I think, me personally, once that permitless carry law was put into effect, we've seen an increase in stolen weapons. And so, what we get is a lot of guns stolen out of vehicles with folks being negligent and leaving guns in the glove box up under the seat, things of that nature. Those guns get stolen by people breaking into cars, and then those guns are actually used in crimes, robberies, aggravated assaults, things of that nature. Because let's face it, some folks will not be able to go and purchase $800 gun from a gun store. Those guns are stolen. So we recover a lot of stolen guns just about used to do that. So it's important that we empower ourselves and know what to do in active shooter incidents. I just had a meeting last week, and I addressed the crowd and told them we need to educate ourselves on what we need to do in case there is an active shooter. Okay? And so we're really pushing out we call it praise, the civilian response to active shooter events. So we can teach churches, schools, businesses, anyone that want to come to the table, what you should do should you find yourself in an active shooter incident. Burnett Chapel in Antioch had an active shooter. The Waffle House on Mercersburg Road had an active shooter, and now it's coming to school. So we in a new reality now. You understand what I'm saying? So those are probably not going to be the last time we're going to see a mass shooting in Davidson County and across the country. Since the beginning of the year, there's been over 190 mass shootings in the United States. And we were just in the name, still have to go. So think about that. So if you want that training for your particular organization, let me know, and we will get it to you. You can come to your location or you can come to us. Either or, you go to do it, you want to educate the public as much as you can in regards to keep yourself safe and mitigating the death. Okay? And so with that, I'm not going to take a whole lot of time to make that point real quick. I think the young man in the back has a question. Yeah, it's very comprehensive. So you will learn what you should expect from the Metro Police Department, what you should expect from the fire department, first aid, how to triage folks and get them stabilized before the fire department ambulance have to transport them away. It's a 2-hour, 3 in-depth review of what you should do with active shooters. Oh yeah, definitely, yes. You can bring high school. Let's face it, a lot of high schools have shootings as well. Some of them make as much bills as others, but yes. Since the beginning of the year, I'm going to say 3 or 4 more people have been shot, at least one death. So that's the Burnett Chapel, we have 6 people shot.
What's the fine for when someone leaves their firearm in the vehicle, go in the house, and then the firearm is stolen from the vehicle? What would they pay? Because that's the neglect that's allowing the firearm to get out on the streets. Is that they left it in the vehicle because they're viewing the firearm as a watch. I'm going to have that watch with me when I need it. It's not protected, and you're allowing it to be stolen. What is the fine? What happens when I leave my firearm in my truck or my car and it is stolen? What happens to me? Am I fined?
Right now, nothing. As far as the fine is concerned. Now, if you look at your civilly liable. For example, the Waffle House shooting, I believe the guy's father, who's furnishing their weapons, is being sued right now in court for allowance. Men that you have mentioned, unstable, giving them weapons back in the course of that shooting. So that's going to be something you need with the council and the state legislature on probably the state on what they can do. I think some insurance companies are starting to mitigate, closely mitigate as well.
Can I respond to that as well? So oftentimes, the person who lives their gun in the vehicle, they'll make a picture, so they'll keep it from the property. So I'm a prosecutor. I see this all the time. All the gun violence that we see, most of those guns are stolen. That's just a fact. So I think that we live in a state where you don't have a penalty if you keep your gun in the car unlocked.
That's correct. So once the case is adjudicated and is gone through the court system, that gun can be returned to its right to the owner. Yeah, they can go down to the property and the DA's office will sign a release saying if they don't want to need a gun as evidence, and they can retrieve it or whatever. Does that make sense? They do, and the gun has a serial number on it, and that serial number comes from ATF, so there is a record, so that's how we know it's stolen, that's been entered into the computer and stolen, and information in the computer will have the person's name and all that, it becomes stolen from, so we usually return it to a home.
Hey, this man has a million dollars. Showing up in lots of meetings in the community, showing himself, he's got a sergeant with him, Anita, bring your hand. You don't even know that she's from the police department. We're gonna meet with her next month about a gun retrieval program. We're gonna meet at the police headquarters. We're going to get a North Precinct, and the North Precinct is providing the pizza. So you'll be invited. Theo, Joel, I want to talk about what we're trying to do in reducing the violence. That question keeps coming up.
So most of you have probably heard me here talking about Music City United ceasefire. We're going to be at Watkins Park on the Juneteenth weekend. Go to musiccityunited.com. Please register and get involved. We had a meeting yesterday at Sweats. Enoch and Manu McLean and others. There's going to be some fun. One of the police officers I spoke with in our consultation process said this police officer works in the schools. Said, Phil, I'm a big hip-hop fan. I got a problem. So back in the day, it was cool. So the kids I'm working with are listening. For example, I was walking down the street this last week on my prayer walk about 6:20 a.m. And a car was backing out of the driveway with some cool sounding music. This was the lyric, I will kill your family. Are you aware that mainstream culture is embracing death threats on radio, on social media? I'm here, I'm a church man, I'm from New Zealand. A prophet is not honored in his own hometown. This ain't my hometown. It is now. I live here. I'm a citizen. But I hope you hear my heart. I came here 10,000 miles from down under. So I believe God called us. I'm not saying I'm the man or anything. I'm saying I'm a dad. I'm a granddad. And I'm all about this Music City United Festival to say, hey, come on, church. We got heaps of awesome young God-given talent in there. Let's put our money behind their creativity and let's get together and put them on stage, young and old, and sing about peace, sing about getting on and loving our neighbor.
Candidates and also those who are running on that Saturday we discussed yesterday. The police will be here, so if you have any further questions, the police will be here. We'll have a tent and they will answer some questions. So we want you to come out. We want to focus on that group and not to have any gun violence. We know that may be difficult, but we want to focus on not having any gun violence on the Juneteenth weekend. So come out and be a part of this Music City United ceasefire event at Watkins Park.
God bless you, Pastor Sam, my friend Phil. Keep that in mind. Operation Ceasefire is in unity with the Music City United Music Festival. That weekend, Juneteenth weekend, we're asking for gun violence to cease, especially among our community. I know that's quite ambitious. On that site with Music City United, I've written and I'm sharing several things, about 9 points of what the church can do concerning gun violence. Solutions and answers, I'm all about that. We have a great supportive system. We want to get that information, make the churches aware of what they can do. God bless Pastor Buzz and all of you for being here. Again, that's Music City United Music Festival. But it has inside of it Operation Ceasefire during the Juneteenth week.
$100 a meal, because don't you need some money to pay for some of the expenses? So I'm gonna say, I know Phil got quite a bit of money, but I wanna say people like Jim, Paul, Jessica, the other Jim, Kathy, who else? Will be $100. Oh, Freddie, can you go $100, Freddie? Well, y'all might that, and that'll help. You will, George? That's wonderful. George, my uncle George, the real George, see, so y'all give $100, and I'll give it to them to help pay for their expenses. Give it to my church. And then I'll transfer it to them to pay for the expenses and help with the expenses of their, whatever they want to serve hot dogs and Coke and ice cream, but that's for like a $2,000 budget. If they have a $5,000 budget, they could do a fish fry. They have fish and white beans and hot water cornbread. So, however y'all will do it, give $100 to Corinthian Church, and I'll make sure this to be, that's a good idea. Amen. So every name I call, you make sure, Anita, that you don't get left out. Because my sermon tomorrow is, you have to come back. Amen. Thank you all for coming out here to the Word. Today, Pastor opened a new church. Did you open it? Oh, it's tomorrow that your new church opens. Terry, the new church opens tomorrow or last Sunday? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first Sunday of your new opening, right? Yes. Out on Lafayette Avenue in that community. Y'all go out there and support him, Jim. You might find somebody out there that might vote for you. I don't know. Amen. Thank you all for coming on. Joel, will you do our closing prayer? Let's have a proper dismissal. Mark Brown, thank you for coming. Joe Hospital is an order to this community.
Let me all stand. Let me all stand for prayer.
Hello?
May I have your attention? May I have your attention? Dear God in heaven, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the collaboration. We ask that you bless us as we continue to visit us, but never from your presence. Lead us and guide us in all truth. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Reverend Cronin, we thank you for running the sound system and the live stream. Thank